understand is why you're complaining about me being the same person that you married. We've been together for 10 years, and for 10 years, I've been the same man.
All right, so here's red flag number one. In this video, you talk about being a father, therefore having kids. You can't come into a relationship the same way that you're still in it 10 years later. If 2025 Zach is the same Zach that Alyssa married back in 2015, that's an issue. People are consistently both partially staying the same and changing, ideally growing together, and I think there's a lot of couples that grow apart. You can't have kids and be the same person that you were 10 years ago.
Mold me into this fantasy man that you want me to be, who you can talk to and treat any kind of way, yet demand to be treated like a queen with the utmost respect.
This is the only part I think I can see some empathy for myself with him. Now, I have no idea what any kind of way means. When I hear that, what I think is name calling and significantly more than sharing emotions. But if she's just sharing her emotions consistently, I'm not with you, brother.
This person who I've never been. And the crazy thing is, I've accepted that I'm never going to have a woman that wakes up at 4 a.m. and packs my lunch. I've accepted that I'm never going to come home to a home-cooked meal and a woman that serves me a plate in a clean house.
I really need to buy a red flag. If you've come to accept that and you're a father, your perceptions in the first place were wrong. When I hear I have come to accept that, what I'm hearing is you perceive that as a lowering of standards. And the fact that that was your standard in the first place is the issue. Now, one note here is it does sound like he may be the breadwinner and she's a stay-at-home parent, but even so, all I can hear is all the things he is not managing within their home. I'm not even sure if I have great words for why that brings me such ick. That just feels like such an outdated version of what relationshiping and parenting looks like today. Like, my thought is, why the hell was that your conception in the first place? I think my concern is he's not seeing the challenge of parenting such that he's kept his standards high but, quote, lowered them. Not because he sees that this is the world that he's in, but almost like because he's giving her a pass that he doesn't think she deserves.
So why can't you accept that I'm a great father, I'm a good provider, and I'm a decent husband?
I don't know if your priorities are straight on that last one. Sounds like both me and she would rather see you be a decent provider and a good husband. Maybe even a great husband and a good dad and a decent provider. Because if you're not being a great husband, then what kind of father are you? Half of what I think being a good parent is modeling for your kids. So it looks like you're modeling behavior for your kids. If it's a son, that he should have a wife that should be able to cook him a plate with a clean house and pack lunch at 4 a.m. If it's a daughter, you're modeling that that is how she should be if she has a partner someday. If I were working with this couple on the Fair Play method, I would look at some of what their financial expectations are, and I would look at what all the domestic and care labor needs are in the house. Based off those things, I would go about recalibrating expectations. Hi, my name's Zach. I'm your mental load coach. Hi, Zach. I coach family through the Fair Play method, help men better understand the mental load, and improve men's emotional literacy and fluency. Fall for more relationship dynamics.